housing has been ground zero for our problems. It was the crash that sent the economy into a tailspin. So the fact that housing's turning around is a very positive development. So all we need is some clarity with respect to the fiscal cliff, the Treasury debt ceiling. If we can get something with regard to fiscal sustainability, I think we're going to be off and running.
Right, and I don't want to overstate the fact that that'll get done. It looks like there's chatter from Washington that that Congress seems to have gotten the message that a deal needs to be made on both of those issues, the fiscal cliff and the debt. Let's just go back to housing for a second. Let's talk about why that helps the economy as much as it does. There are a lot of people who say, well, isn't housing what got us into this in the first place? What's the positive effect of prices coming back and what we're seeing in housing right now in the U.S.?
Well, there's two key links. One is through construction, just putting up more homes. And so we got the number today on housing starts. That's construction. And, of course, when you build a home, you put stuff into a lot of manufactured goods and products. You have to do a lot of landscaping. You got to move all that stuff around, so that helps the transportation, distribution, wholesaling sectors. So just the physical construction itself produces a lot of activity, a lot of jobs. And then, as you pointed out, house prices are also very important. The home is still the most important asset that most middle-income households own. So if prices are rising, people are more wealthy, they're more confident, they spend more, and of course that's very good for the economy. So both those channels are very key to economic growth, and they're all turning positive.
One of the other areas that we've been looking at in terms of a positive for the U.S. economy is energy, both the idea that we are drilling for more oil. The International Energy Association says that agency says that the U.S. will be energy independent possibly by 2020. This natural gas boom, which is creating lower energy prices, electricity prices for manufacturers. Give me your sense of whether or not this is significant.
Yeah, this could be really significant. I mean, we, as a nation, the United States, imports 9 million, 10 million barrels a day of oil. If everything sticks to script, given the improvements in technology and the production of shale oil and gas, and given the continued improvement in energy efficiency, we're consuming less oil. About 10 years from now, we should be importing 2 to 3 million barrels a day of oil, which is a big, big change, not only for our economy, it's a big plus for our economy, but it has, as you can imagine, very significant geopolitical implications as well, and that could be a big boon for our economy. So, I'm not counting on this. I'm hopeful that it happens, but I think the risks. This is one thing that could be an upside risk to our economic outlook.